Good afternoon, boys and girls. Once upon a time, there was a tortoise and there was a hare. Now, another name for a tortoise is a turtle. And you see that they're green and they have little square patterns on top, but they walk really, really slow. Now, a hare is another name for a bunny rabbit. Bunny rabbits have long ears, they're nice and fluffy and you just want to hold them, and they have cute little tails that are like a cotton ball. Now the tortoise and the hare lived in the same area. There was a big lake in the middle and there was a huge forest that surrounded the lake. Now the bunny rabbit, he lived in the big green forest with the tall trees, and he had a nice little hole that he would go in and sleep at night or go on little adventures with all his other bunny rabbit friends. The tortoise, on the other hand, he lived by the lake. And the lake, he could go in and he could swim, or he could sit on the edge of the lake and soak up the sun rays. Well, one day, the hare said, I'm going on an adventure. So he ran out of the woods, and he saw the tortoise laying beside the lake. He said, I have an idea. So he went up to the tortoise, and he said, I have an idea, Mr. Tortoise. Mr. Tortoise kind of looks up at him and says, who is this creature? The bunny rabbit says, I want to race you. The tortoise thinks, he wants to race me? So the tortoise says, okay. So they got a starting line, and they both sat or laid at the starting line, and you hear, on your mark, get set, go! And so the bunny rabbit runs and he 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 runs so far that he looks back and he sees the tortoise all the way over there. He says, I think I have time to just rest. So he finds a little patch of grass, nice green cozy grass, and he sits there. And he rests and he thinks and he thinks. Meanwhile, the tortoise is walking, and he walks slow and steady. Slow and steady, and he keeps going. He doesn't stop. He doesn't stop. He keeps going. He keeps going. And pretty soon, before you know it, he has come close to the bunny rabbit. The bunny rabbit looks up and he says, oh no, the tortoise is close, the tortoise is close. So he runs and he runs and he runs and he runs. And he runs and he runs and he runs and he runs quickly. And he goes and he goes and he goes and he goes. And pretty soon, he can't see the tortoise anywhere. He's just a little dot in the distance. So the bunny rabbit thinks to himself, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to eat my lunch. Well, luckily, he had thought ahead and he had brought carrots along. So he takes his carrots out and he goes, and he eats his carrots. And then, he gets really tired after eating his carrots. So he takes a nap and he starts dreaming about all his other bunny rabbit friends. And he thinks of all the adventures that they go on. He's dead asleep. In the meantime, the turtle keeps going, and he's walking slow and steady, slow and steady. He keeps going because he has one goal in mind, and that's the finish line. He keeps going. He keeps going. The sun is hot. His tongue is sticking out because he's so hot. He needs water. But he keeps going. He keeps going. Pretty soon, he reaches the bunny rabbit who's sleeping. But he doesn't say anything. He just keeps going, and he keeps going, and he passes the bunny rabbit, and he's getting closer to the finish line. And pretty soon, the finish line is just in reach, and as he keeps walking, the bunny rabbit wakes up real quickly, and he says, oh no, I have to catch up. I have to catch up. I can't let the tortoise win. So he runs, and 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 just as he reaches the tortoise crosses the finish line. The bunny rabbit had lost the race, but the tortoise had won. So, boys and girls, the moral of this story is to keep slow and steady toward all of your goals, because eventually you will achieve them.